in 20, and there's a storyline in this one, so this should be fun, and let's see if we can be the #1 overall pick. Let's get into the first episode. SC Lions, because this is where a lot of good players that come from Europe go. Not all of them, there's other leagues and other teams and stuff, but this one has a good amount of pretty good players in the NHL, so I want to go with it. We're going to start our career with the ZSC Lions in Europe. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Jake Slavin Be a Pro Defenseman series, and today we are going to be doing episode 2, and it does look like after last episode we were promoted to defensive pairing 1. I wasn't sure when we finished the episode, but if you do look on the bottom right, you see defense and it says 1, and all the rest say 2 and 3. So I do think we are on the first defensive pair, and we will be playing all the shifts in this Europe playoffs overseas in Europe. But once we get to the NHL, we'll probably do a little bit of simming, but here in Europe we'll play everything, and I'll put it all on the videos for you guys so you can see. And we're going to play this game, and we're playing the same team again, just now at home, and we're going to do 5-minute periods again. You guys can let me know down below if you want us to switch that, but for now we're going to go with that, and we're still going to be on pro difficulty. I hope you guys are ready for the first game of this episode. Let's get into it.
My name is James Cebulski from way up here high. Set to
here we go in game 2 in Europe, and we are starting on the first defensive pairing, as you can see here. Can we win the opening face-off? And we do. We give it to the center. Center gets poked. Alright, I'm going to back up. Stay back on D. At the beginning of last episode, if you guys saw, and if you haven't seen episode 1, I'll leave a card in the corner of the screen. But in episode 1, we got torched on defense at the beginning of the game. That's wide. I'm just playing my defense. Nope. Okay. Nope, he's pinned up. For the me. Oh. Wait. Downsides. Oh, I tried to get it in there. I probably should have just gave it to the point there. I'm back. I poked it. Goalie makes the save. Alright, it looks like we're on the power play for 37 seconds. Alright, let's see if we can get some good work here on the power play. Excuse me. How did I lose the puck? Oh. And he scores! We take a 1-0 lead. Power play goal by the ZSC Lions. First goal of the postseason for him. And we take a 1-0 lead in this one. I get an assist. Now 2 points on this in the playoffs. While we were simulating, they ended up scoring 1 goal. So now it's tied at 1 with 9 minutes left in the first. So let's see if we can get this lead back. Okay. I gave that guy a hit, and he hit his teammates. That works. Oh, they have a delayed penalty. Oh. Rebound. Goal! We won't even go to the power play. We score while we have the extra attacker when our goalie goes to the bench. And coach is going to keep us out there on the ice. And we have a 2-1 lead with 7:47 left in the first period. Let's see if we can hold on. I get a poke check. Can we get that? We do. I'm going to try to get by the defense. I'm going to pass. I'm going to go for slap. Nope. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good for us. Oh, nice save by the goaltender. Alright, coach wants to talk to me. Coach is saying, Jake, we haven't had any intense pressure. Well, I'm not going to put the goal pressure on me, so I'm just going to say we're going to keep the pressure up. Because we haven't scored a goal the whole time yet, and we're not that good yet, and we're also a defenseman, so I'm not going to put pressure on me to score a goal. Maybe once we get a little bit better, but right now, no. Gets blocked. I'm going to pass, and we score! 3-1 ZSC Lions lead. That was a great 2-on-1 play by me there. I saw that he came to guard me, so I passed it over and get the easy assist. 4th assist of the playoffs, 3rd in this game. Now we're up 3-1. Just starting the second period here. Let's see if we can win the face-off. And we do. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass it. Can he score? No, it's saved by his goaltender. And coach does keep me on the ice. Let's see if we can win this face-off in their zone.
Slides in
Nope.
off the wing after the
I am getting
centerman
back
tied
on
him up.
defense.
Goes
Shot
up the
saved.
Oh, he
Passes
reads
it
the
out
play
to
really
me.
well to get
I
out
pass
and
it up.
aggressive to make that
They give
save.
it back.
Move
I'm going to
the
pass to the
middle.
center.
There he is in
When he
front.
misses the net.
Fails to find the open man.
I'm open.
Here's a short pass to Slavin.
Aw.
Getting
Oh,
a
I'm going
little
to fight
sneaky
after that
there.
one. Yeah, I
And
just
here
shot
comes the
offside.
pushback.
Probably shouldn't be doing that, but I don't really care. I want to fight anyway. Sit down. 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 I just dominated him in that fight. I'm fine doing a little fight there.
In a face contest,
So,
you get kicked out as well.
that's fine.
That'll be it
Oh,
for
I got
these two
thrown
guys.
out. Before we continue with the rest of the video, I just wanted to let you guys know the reason why I was ejected is because in this league, the rules are that if you get in a fight, you do get ejected. I just didn't know that at the time, so that's why I didn't know. But after filming the video and editing, I realized that's why. So I just wanted to let you guys know, and let's continue with the rest of the video.
Yeah, a little truculence goes a short way
Okay,
in
maybe
this
if you
one,
do a
as they'll
fight
say
in this
goodnight
in
for
Europe,
this
you get
game.
thrown out. I've been thrown out of the game, so guess we'll just simulate the rest of this game. I guess I can't really up the pressure because I got thrown out of the game. We're up 3-1. I guess I'm just gonna quit since I'm not gonna play the rest of the game. There's our team. We won. I wasn't coming out because I got ejected. Alright, we got a skill point. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna make my slap shot power a bit better. I feel it's a little weak. I think next we'll go with speed because I am a bit slow and want to be a bit faster, so let's keep simulating. I just want to come on and let you guys know that when it said playoff round complete, what that meant is I accidentally simmed through the playoffs. So I hope you guys understand because I really didn't mean to do that. It was just an accident, but once you do it, you can't undo it. So I'm really sorry about that. But what that did is it simulated through the playoffs, and we got eliminated early in the playoffs, so we didn't win the championship in the CHL. But I hope you guys understand, and let's continue with the rest of the video. Got a new conversation. Alright, we got a conversation. With your brand on the rise, I have an endorsement opportunity for you. It is cereal box. You're interested? Awesome. I love cereal. Being on a box is a dream come true. Yeah, let's just say that. That's what I wanted to hear. You can expect to be on more boxes if you keep rising. Speaking of cereal, can we manage to get some for the guys and maybe the front office too? Or I can't wait to see the box. We gotta get some to them. One step ahead, I already asked for free boxes for them. Amazing. I can't wait for the whole team to get their boxes. I'm sure they'll love it. Hey, let's go. We got the whole team in front office some cereal that I'm endorsed on. And we don't, I guess we don't get to see the cereal box, but we just made the money and we get the more brand. All good there. All right, looks like we're about to have a conversation with our reporter.
League play, I'll tell you what.
Here we
Shout
go.
out to
We're
the
having
youngster
a
who
conversation.
had a great tournament. I know
all right,
he
I'll
is
wait for
pretty
James to be done
sour,
talking.
having been bounced from the tournament and his team. I'll tell you what, it's not for a lack of effort on that youngster's part. I really like his game. I thought he showed really well against men in this particular competition. And I'll tell you what, he didn't hurt his draft stock at all. In fact, probably helped him a lot going forward here and seeing how well he played against grown men. All right, meantime, some of the other matchups we're going to be looking at.
We didn't play the rest of the playoffs. I don't know where I got 2 more points, and it says I've been eliminated. It said I had a great game, but it wasn't enough. What are your thoughts on the game? What are the reasons for the early elimination? I didn't even get to play the game that was for the playoffs. The game we just played wasn't the playoffs, so I don't know why it simulated it, but I think we just had a bad day. Every team can have one. Me having a good game. Well, if we're not part of this and we're about to go to the draft, we might as well get brand. We might as well do that. What's your next goal right now? I'm going to focus on some brand opportunities off the ice. That's what I want to say, but can't say that. So, I'm pretty sure that more than brand will be interested in you. My schedule already packed. I should hurry. Alright, we just lost a ton of teammates. But I'm pretty sure we're going to the NHL draft from what I can tell here. I've heard nothing but good about you lately. Do you want to hear where your draft ranking is? Sure, tell me, why not? Or you're number 1, congrats. Really? That's great. Alright, I knew. I'll just say, really? That's great. Keep it up. Thank you. Alright. Well, conversation with the agent there at practice. Got a new conversation with
And I thought,
our
personally
agent,
speaking,
I believe.
one name that will be
Agent at
likely
practice
called
again.
near the top, if not the top, of the NHL draft coming up in the summer is from the youngster that we saw in the Champions League. What a performance. What a show he put on. I talked to a few scouts that absolutely raved, and they didn't have him very high at the beginning of the season, but throughout the Champions League, they could not look away. He would not be denied. And there's stock that has absolutely shot up recently. Now, one name that I think is going to be impacted by his...
Simulated after that game through the playoffs and we got early eliminated, I thought we would be able to play it. I mean, we wouldn't sim past it. So that's why I was planning to play 2, 3, or 4 games this episode. But since that didn't happen, obviously I can't since it's simulated through it for some reason. So I guess we're only going to play that 1 game this episode. Alright guys, I just looked through the schedule and this is the game we played the full game in episode 1. That's the game we got thrown out of. And that simulated past this game, which is that one right there, and this game. So we tied, which I didn't know you could do, but okay. And then we lost in overtime, and I guess that's it. So I guess we're only in 4 games, and for some reason we didn't get to play those 4. So we're just simulating to the draft now. Alright, here's the draft lottery. So we have the Rangers, then the Kings, then the Ottawa Senators, then Detroit, then Ottawa Senators again, the Anaheim Ducks, New Jersey Devils, Buffalo, Minnesota Wild, and then, yeah, this is just like the actual draft lottery because that's how we have it set up. So if we go number 1, we'll go to the Rangers. All right, looks like we're getting conversation with the Rangers coming up. Speaking of that,
at the Combine, the kid had a very lengthy interview with the New York Rangers. And think about what the Rangers have done with the youth movement over the last couple of years. Very intriguing scenario for them with the Rangers suddenly into the mix. And could you imagine him in a blue shirt? Original 6 team. That's not a bad fit right there, in my opinion. A couple of other scenarios that are kind of playing out in some of the...
So I was waiting for James to be done talking, but I was going to say I'm a Hurricanes fan, so I wouldn't like playing for the Rangers, but I'm going to play with whoever drafts me. So if I got to play with them, I will, and I'm not going to be picking bad answers just so that they don't pick me. I want to be drafted by whoever would draft me. It's just, obviously, I'd prefer not to play for the Rangers because I'm a Hurricanes fan and they're in the same division. But let's see, your teammates invite you out, but you may not make the curfew if you go. Do you go with them? As long as I can do responsibility, not if I have a game the next day. Wouldn't want to let my teammates down. I'm gonna go with this one. Ooh, red. Okay, I didn't like that. I don't think red means they liked it. You're playing video games with your friends all night, and it's getting late. They ask you to do one more game. One more game never hurt anyone. Chances are I already stopped. Have to go to bed early. I keep playing. I just say one more game never hurts. Is that so? You're playing EA Sports NHL. What team do you pick? So I guess what we're doing right now, I don't have any favorites. No poor choices. I pick your team every time. I'll go with whatever team has the best ratings. I play with the win. That's a sensible way to play if you want to win. Thank you for your time, Jake. Thanks for having me. Alright, we get plus 47 draft interview score. I don't think it went horrible. We got 1 red, and then we got no green. So, I didn't think it went great, but I think it could have went better. So let's keep simulating and see what we get next. Oh, now we're going to have an interview with the Los Angeles Kings, number 2 overall pick. So that makes sense.
The Los Angeles Kings were
Let's see what they
set to
say.
have a very
All right,
good
we're excited to get
conversation
started.
with the youngster. Now, where does that look like? How does that all evolve in Hollywood and the kid? I mean, is there a fit there? I don't mind it. We'll see how it all plays out because there's a lot of moving parts between now and draft day. But the Kings said to be very high on the youngster here from what I'm hearing. Okay, still to come here on the show, joined by one of the top draft analysts.
All right, thanks, James. We're going to say, knowing I left it all out there on the ice and tried my best. That's interesting. Did you keep in touch with your parents while you were away? We would talk occasionally, but they let me focus on my season. We kept in touch. They wanted to make sure I was behaving myself all the time. I'll go all the time. That's an interesting way of putting it. Would you consider yourself a team player? Of course I am. I'm going to say of course I am. That was quite the interview, Jake. Thanks for joining me. Plus 7 draft score from this team, from the Kings. We got plus 47 from the Rangers, so I feel like we had a better interview with the Rangers if we got plus 47.
Well, as we we inch closer and closer to
All right, looks like
the
we're
big
talking with our
draft
agent
day,
again.
and I'll tell you what, we look at some of the draft rankings and some of the scouts that I've talked to, I think we're all kind of on the same page. We've got this kid ranked pretty high, and he has put himself in a position to be a very high selection in that first round when we get to draft day. Keep an eye on him, mark my words. Anybody who passes on him may be regretting this one in a big, big way 5-10 years down the road. All right, time for a quick break. We'll get more reaction on this next.
So it says I'm now projected to be the second pick. Maybe the Rangers didn't like my interview. That could be why. But I guess we'll see. Let's keep simulating. Alright. Thank you guys for watching episode 2. And we did end up playing those 2 other games, but they were simulated. And I guess I ended up getting 2 points. I don't know why I wasn't able to play them. But the next episode will be the draft. So if you guys do want to see the draft, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, leave support on this video, and it'll let us know that you would like to see the draft and this series to be continued. And I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to play those other 2 games, and for some reason it decided to simulate it for us. So, sorry about that, but hopefully we can go to a good team. And thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you guys in the next video.